The duck swimming right there. Now this is actually the back side of the bridge. As you can see, it's still very well flooded. This dude's backyard actually has the river flowing right through it. So it's who knows where it's going. I probably wouldn't advise going through that. I don't know how deep it actually doesn't look very deep. I might just go through it. So yeah, ducks fighting. So I'm gonna take a little risk here and go through this. Hopefully it's not killer deep here. Oh no, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Nope. Now that part, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna risk that part. It's a little bit lower, but I don't know if I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Just a little more mercury. Hey. Okay, now had I known that, that might save me a lot of time. But we're gonna head back over Wilson and check out some more flood. See what's going on still with Buck Creek and the Grand River. So now I'm not gonna be able to get very close to the Grand because the Grand is up crazy. It's like 25 feet up. So not gonna get anywhere near that until tomorrow when we go check it out downtown. They have the downtown sandbag. So who knows how things in the downtown area are going to look tomorrow. We might have boats going through downtown Grand Rapids. So it will truly be a very historical event to show. So, but yeah, I'm kind of ticked off that I didn't realize that that was actually shallower than I thought. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna head down the other side of town and look at some more flood. And I don't have very much time, so we gotta be quick about it. Okay, so now we're across the Wilson Avenue here into the park. And this is where the water was. And was at the record height. Actually, blew out the fence right there. This is the water now. And this is pretty normal, actually. I'm going to try and find somewhere else to go. This park usually floods on a regular basis with the creek. Not on this scale usually, but it's pretty bad. That bridge goes to the middle school, which actually had water in the parking lot. So it was up over that wall. First time it's done that since I've been here. We're gonna see if we can get down. This actually here, this grass is actually all blown the other way, so the creek was in this. I mean, it's truly amazing how high up this creek got. This is all sand deposits left in the creek. Get out of here. Yeah, you keep whacking. I'm actually gonna take a different way to get down there, because the creek is a little bit high. So I'm gonna go down here a little bit here and see if I can find another way around. Just give me a couple minutes. Okay, so we're back by Buck Creek. Now I can tell this is underwater, but I don't know how bad, because I did not venture down this part of town very much, because this part of town actually was hit a lot harder because the creek is a little not as low as on the other side of town. So we'll see here what we encounter at this end, because I really don't know. But you can tell all this was flooded. I mean, the creek is right there. It's still a rolling, churning mess right now. Mucky, nasty water. Oh, we actually got an overflow right up here. There's a little minor little pile of rocks right here too. So just give me a second here. Let me get through this. This will be quick. This is actually a boardwalk that's in the water, because this is a little tiny swamp. This is all covered in sand, as this was underwater. Oh, nice. Boardwalk shifted. Go on. Oh, well, there's your answer right there. Look at that. See what I mean by how this was a lot harder? Fence blown right over. All the way down. It was blown over both ways. There's actually, right in here, supposed to be an island. This creek's actually supposed to be split by a small island, and it's not even there. This water's probably a couple feet deep, at least a foot deep in one spot. I'm probably overestimating a couple feet. So at least a foot. The fence is blown over, debris is all up here. The canal, I can actually see cars on Canal Street, so that's good. Canal Street was underwater over the bridge here the other day, so that was truly a sight. They actually had police down here because this one was just absolutely too deep. So I'm gonna go look for some more floods. Now the next one should actually be all Grand River related, so we'll see what goes on, or what the Grand River is giving us. Now here's the interesting part. It's on the other side. The flooding is happening on the other side of the interstate, and the Grand River is happening on one side of the interstate, and the Grand River is on the other side. And the interstate's the only thing holding the river back. So the fact that there's water still making it over is truly impressive. So we'll not take our chances with this one. This one seems too deep, and the fact that the river's flowing right into it's not worth taking our chances. So I'm gonna go find another way around and look for some more flooding. So we'll be right back. Plus this is a lot worse, so not gonna take our chances. Be right back. Gonna find some more floods, and hopefully this will all be Grand River related. So more flooding in Grandville, as Kent County is under a state of emergency. Okay, so we're down here. Clearly see the water's over the road. This is from the Grand. We're gonna get some more shots of this down. This is actually just to show you the extent of this. It's truly amazing. Behind me is the railroad tracks. So, and I believe the water's actually over those down just a little ways. So we're gonna go and check that out also from another vantage point. So I'm gonna check here just a second, see how bad that is. Okay, so now we're down here at Franklin. We're just a block away at Broadway, or not Broadway, Division. We're crossing the only triple track crossing in town, which, as you can see, there's water flowing in there to that business. And we do have water down here. This is the same stuff from before. And this is the same stuff that was from down at the other end of the street, or at the other end of town. Same water, same spot, same Grand River. And this lumber business is just in trouble. And we're gonna go down here over to Wilson and show you the second flood on the road, because this just keeps on going. Then we're gonna go back to Broadway in Chicago and look at one last thing, and then I gotta get out of here. Okay, now this actually isn't as bad as I thought. This is Wilson Avenue, 4-lane road. It's completely submerged. Now this is river or water that was part of the Grand. It's now sitting here and in that parking lot. At least 3 feet. It's at least 2 to 3 feet. It's barely connected, but it should probably start being on its way of drying up. I actually just passed a drain that was in a puddle of water because the water had completely overwhelmed the drainage system out here. So it's truly incredible what has happened. So alright, so we're gonna go back down the other side of town. There's the tracks down there, and check out some more flood, and hopefully we'll actually get to see the Grand itself. There's more flooding down there, but the water's all nasty. I'm not going to go down there. I don't have very much time left, so we're going to go down and check out some actual parts of the Grand that are flooded. Now this road's actually the busiest road in town, and it's completely dead because this is blocked, so real amazing sight. They don't want anybody getting trapped in here, so they've completely blocked it. So we're going to go down to the other end of town and look at one final time at the Grand and Ward Buck Creek and to see what they've done. Okay, so there was flooding down there, but now it's just a giant puddle. There used to be water spilling right over the road. But now we're gonna go down Broadway here and over the tracks and see if we can see. Oh no, we're not even gonna get close. I'll show you why. Okay, so I'm sitting right here on the tracks, but this here is actually, there's more water down here. It's a dead-end street. Buck Creek Trail is right down there at the end. At least the last portion is. I don't actually see, contrary to what I've heard, I don't actually see water over the tracks, but there probably used to be one point, but I haven't heard a train through here in days, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm running out of memory here, but this is just some flooding in Grandville here, truly historic. But hopefully tomorrow I can show you some of the Grand River flooding Grand Rapids. 1223 out.